Ever wonder if there are places on Earth that are completely off limits to us regular folks? Well, you're in for a treat, because today we're diving into some of the most mysterious and forbidden locations on the planet. From top-secret military bases to islands where outsiders are not welcome, these spots are shrouded in secrecy and intrigue. So grab your virtual passport, because we're about to embark on a journey to places you can't actually go. Let us kick things off with a name that everyone knows: Area 51. Located deep in the Nevada desert, this highly classified United States Air Force facility is the stuff of legends. Officially, its purpose is to test experimental aircraft and weapons systems. But for decades, it's been the epicenter of UFO and alien conspiracy theories. What's really going on behind those heavily guarded gates? Are they reverse engineering alien technology? Are there little green men having a coffee break inside? The truth is, we don't know. The intense secrecy surrounding Area 51, with its warning signs, constant surveillance, and authorization for deadly force, only fuels the speculation. The airspace above it is a no-fly zone, and the perimeter is monitored 24/7. Getting anywhere near it is practically impossible, making it one of the most famous forbidden zones in the world. Next, we're traveling to a remote corner of the Indian Ocean, to North Sentinel Island. This place isn't guarded by military force, but by its inhabitants, the Sentinelese people. They are one of the last remaining uncontacted tribes in the world, having lived in voluntary isolation for an estimated 60,000 years. They have consistently and often violently rejected any attempts at contact from the outside world. To protect them and any potential visitors, the Indian government has declared it illegal to go within 3 miles of the island. Contact could introduce diseases to which the Sentinelese have no immunity, potentially wiping out their entire population. It's a fascinating and tragic reminder that some parts of the world are best left undisturbed, a living piece of ancient history that we can only observe from a great, respectful distance. From a primitive past, let's jump to a high-tech future, or rather, a safeguard for it. Deep inside a mountain on a remote Norwegian island called Spitsbergen lies the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, often nicknamed the Doomsday Vault. This isn't a place you can just book a tour for. It's a secure facility designed to be the ultimate backup for humanity's food supply. It stores duplicates of seed samples from gene banks all over the world. The vault is built to withstand natural disasters, man-made catastrophes, and the test of time. If a regional or global crisis were to wipe out certain crops, the seeds stored here could be used to restart agriculture. It's a chillingly practical project, a Noah's Ark for plants, ensuring that we have a safety net for our food future. Access is extremely restricted, limited to a handful of researchers and staff from depositing gene banks. Let's head back to the realm of secrets, this time in Russia. Have you heard of Mezgori? It's a closed town in the Ural Mountains, and what happens there is a complete mystery. The town was founded in 1979 and is home to a massive underground facility. Russian officials have given vague statements, suggesting it might be a mining site, a repository for national treasures, or a bunker for leaders in case of nuclear war. Satellite images show huge excavation projects nearby, leading to speculation that it's a vast underground complex, possibly even larger than anything in the US. The entire area is sealed off, and entry is forbidden without special permission, which, as you can guess, is nearly impossible to get. It's a relic of Cold War paranoia that continues to operate in total secrecy today. Now, let's go to France to see something a bit different but equally inaccessible: the Lascaux Caves. Discovered in 1940, these caves contain some of the most spectacular and well-preserved prehistoric cave paintings ever found, dating back over 17,000 years. The beautiful depictions of animals and human figures are a priceless window into our distant past. The caves were open to the public after World War II, but the influx of visitors brought a big problem. The carbon dioxide we exhale, our body heat, and the spores we carry on our clothes began to damage the delicate paintings. Fungi and lichens started growing on the walls, threatening to destroy these ancient masterpieces forever. So in 1963, the caves were closed to the public for good. Today, only a small team of scientists is allowed inside for very brief periods to monitor and preserve the art. Fortunately, you can visit Lascaux 2 and Lascaux 4, which are painstaking replicas that allow you to experience the magic without harming the original. Our next stop is in Brazil, and it's a place that will give you the creeps, Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island. Located off the coast of São Paulo, this island is so dangerous that the Brazilian government has forbidden anyone from visiting. Why? It's infested with snakes, and not just any snakes, but the golden lancehead pit viper, one of the deadliest snakes in the world. Their venom is so potent it can melt human flesh. Scientists estimate there's anywhere from 1 to 5 snakes per square meter. The island is the only place on Earth where these vipers live. The only people ever allowed to set foot there are a few brave scientists who study the snakes, and even they need special permission and have to be accompanied by a doctor. So unless you have a serious death wish, this is one tropical paradise you'll want to avoid. From snakes to secrets, let's visit Vatican City. Deep within its walls lies the Vatican Secret Archives. The name is a bit of a misnomer. A better translation from the Latin is private archives, meaning they are the personal property of the Pope. But for centuries, they were completely sealed off from the outside world, fueling countless theories about what hidden knowledge they contain. Do they hold evidence that could shatter history? Proof of extraterrestrial contact? The personal letters of historical figures like Michelangelo and Abraham Lincoln? Today, the archives are not as secret as they once were. Since 1881, qualified scholars can apply for access, but it's a very difficult and lengthy process. You can't just browse, you have to request specific documents, and there are vast sections that remain completely off-limits. With 53 miles of shelving, holding documents spanning 12 centuries, it's one of the greatest and most inaccessible historical collections on Earth. Finally, let us talk about a place that asks less about secrecy and more about sacredness, the Ise Grand Shrine in Japan. This is one of Shinto's holiest and most important sites, dedicated to the sun goddess Amaterasu. The shrine complex is composed of over 100 individual shrines. The main inner shrine, or Naiku, is believed to house the sacred mirror, one of the 3 imperial regalia of Japan, which are symbols of the emperor's divinity. The most fascinating thing about this shrine is that it is completely rebuilt every 20 years, a tradition that has been going on for over 1,300 years. This practice, called Shikinen Sengu, represents the Shinto belief in the death and renewal of nature and the impermanence of all things. Access to the inner sanctum is strictly limited. Only the chief priest or priestess, who must be a member of the Japanese imperial family, can enter. The public can only see the thatched roofs of the central structures from behind several tall, wooden fences. It's a place of deep spiritual significance, forever hidden from our eyes. So there you have it, a world tour of forbidden places. From military secrets and deadly islands to sacred grounds and doomsday vaults, these locations remind us that even in our hyper-connected world, there are still corners of the Earth that remain mysteries. Each one is off-limits for its own unique reason to protect us, to protect what's inside, or to preserve a way of life. It's a little frustrating we can't see them, but it's also what makes them so incredibly captivating. What do you think is hidden in these places? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. See you next time.